Hey guys and girls, welcome to another World of Tanks gameplay video. And today I'm again playing my Object 268, but this time I'm on Ensk, starting from the north side, a normal standard battle. And I thought it was going to be a good demonstration of how I use this tank in an urban environment. Usually, the best thing to do with a TD on this map, um, from a tactical point of view, is going to the green zone, the east of the map, the 8-9-0 line, because it's much more open space. There isn't much RT. Um, you can keep the enemy tanks at a distance much better, which is what you should always try to do in a TD. Because of course you have no turret. If you get flanked and you're on your own, then you're done for. So on the green zone you can do that better because it's more open space. You can engage the enemy from a further distance, and also you'll have more room to move around, which is nice for turretless tanks. They don't work well in confined spaces. And here I go to this gap, which is usually where I always go in the city, just the first minute of the game, because there's always some enemies coming here. You can just get that first shot off, and then fall back into cover before they can fire back. As you can see here with the IS-7. Of course, with a 850 alpha damaged gun, that's a very good first shot to immediately into an advantage position over that enemy tank. Waiting for the IS-7 to fire, then going here to the middle as well. I'm not gonna go over the one line, we've got enough TDs there. What I'm gonna do is just really aggressive. As the eye fires the E100, I see him rolling out to get a shot at me as well, and I keep my shots for him because an E100 is a much better target than an STI. Here I'm trying to clear out a shot from him, an impossible shot. He cannot pen me at this angle, but he takes the noob shot anyway. Just damages my track, and now I've got control of this gap again in the second he box out. I get my first shot on him and get back into cover before he can shoot back. Of course, the spotting delay is there, which is quite annoying. Here the 100 pokes out to get a shot. He already used my his rep kit when I tracked him, so when our IS-7 tracks him again, I can just get another 950 damage into him. He cannot panic. At this point, I don't think that STI is gonna come anymore, so what I'm gonna do is again just push forward, finish off that IS-7 first, because I don't want to pinch myself between an IS-7 and an E5, even though it's a very low health IS-7. You never know what your random teammates are gonna do, and you should always, in a TD, try to keep the enemy only at your front, never in your side or rear. Whereas with a medium or a heavy tank, that is much less important. Just really aggressive right now because I can. Usually I play much more carefully, cautiously, very defensive, but kind of the Muhammad Ali style, just letting the enemy come to you and then take every opportunity you get and just strike at the right moment. But here, the enemy is so confused. We're just rushing so hard. They don't know what to do. They don't know what's happening. They don't know how to react. It's just the way to play Russian tanks. Basically, use them as a blunt weapon. And there, I see that T57 heavy OP tier 10. I'm gonna leave that E75 and STI for my next shot. I just wanna kill that T57 as fast as possible, also because he's in my flank. I don't want a tank with 1600 alpha damage. My flank. Yeah, here I leave that STI for my teammates because he's low health. I don't want to waste any of my alpha, of my damage per minute potential. So I often leave lower health enemies for my lower alpha damage teammates like I7, C5s, etc. So that I can use my full alpha damage, 850 average damage with every shot that I make. Basically just being more efficient with your damage per minute. potential. So it's kind of a it's kind of about knowing when to focus fire and when to go for all full damage. With all big guns, Fox, JP100, C100s, T92. Game is pretty much over. I'm gonna go back to base, kill that last enemy. Fox. I don't know what health he's on. Yeah, and our T71 now says that he has 2 HP left. But I've got 14-second reload time. I should be loading HE now if he only has 2 HP left. But I'm thinking he can pop up right in front of me at any point here, and if I then don't have a shell loaded, then I'm so dead. Of course, he didn't pop up right in front. I'm just waiting for him to make a move. I cannot run out in the open because I'm a nice one for him. Kill our bad shadows. Take a shot, and I bounce on his underbelly, which is really unlucky. But there you go. A win's a win. Got 2k XP, 120k credits, all of that nice stuff. So nice battle. Good amount of damage as well. But as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.